Okay, so hey everybody, this is Tammy, and I am 10 days out of my surgery, my double mastectomy and my DIEP flap. And for those that don't know what those two are, you can go back to my previous videos and it'll explain to you what the DIEP flap is and how that surgery went, and the mastectomy as well. Today I want to talk a little bit about my experience in recovery. You know, before you have surgery, I know I did. I Googled a lot, looked at some videos of previous um, patients who had gone through the two types of surgery that I was going to go through. I listened to my doctors and them letting me know what to expect after surgery and how I might feel. So I want to go into what I've experienced, because we all know that everybody's experience is different, and sometimes we get caught up in what someone else says their experience was, and then it can kind of scare us into thinking, well, that's going to be the same for us. So the surgery was on a Friday. They took me back at like 7:30, and when I came to and was able to see my kids, so they took me back at 7:30 a.m. And when I was finally able to see my family, or my family was able to see me, it was 9 p.m. My daughter said that she had gotten a text that I would be coming out of surgery at like 6 something, and then they were going to take me to recovery. So I guess all of that other time I was in recovery. The next day, I vaguely remember things, but of course my abs were sore, my stomach was sore, my chest was sore, and of course they kept coming in my room every hour checking on me. They had to use a Doppler to place on my breast to make sure the blood flow was flowing, and everything was okay. I want to say they got me out of the bed that day. I'm not absolutely sure, but I think they got me out of the bed and had me sitting in a chair that day, which again wasn't that bad. It was, definitely I was sore, but I was able to get up with the help of the nurse and move around a little. So the hardest part was the getting back into the bed, having to lean to the side to lay down and then swing my legs. That part was, for me, excruciating. I broke out into a sweat. As you know, so that would have been that Saturday. So as I was still, making myself move. And I had a catheter, so I wasn't getting up, going to the bathroom. But then they removed that. I want to say that Saturday or Sunday, I can't remember. But that Sunday, for sure, I was able to walk to the bathroom by myself, use the bathroom, things like that. I was released on that Monday, and we've all had that stomach pain where if we cough or laugh, that pain, that's what it was. Holding a pillow to my stomach, or trying not to cough, or trying not to laugh, was the hard parts of that Saturday, that Sunday, and coming home Monday. I did have a recliner. I do have a recliner, and they will tell you, that is one of the best things for you, because you're not laying all the way back, and then you're not, we use a lot of core muscles to get up, and especially if we're laying in the bed, we use our core a lot, and that helps. So if you're going to have this type of surgery, if you can get a recliner, but if not, then they have pillows that you can elevate yourself to sleep in this seated position, where you're not reclined all the way back. So today is Sunday, and I will say, as the week has gone by, I have more range of motion than I thought I would have, because I, seen a lot of people saying that they couldn't move their arms. I have not had my elbows over my head or my arms extended to, much over my head. I have been trying my best to remember to do my exercises, which is the shoulder rolls and the shoulder squeeze, where you squeeze your shoulder blades in the back. But my experience again is it hasn't been as bad as I expected. I thought I would not be moving like I'm moving, but I am very careful, very cautious, making sure that I'm not overdoing it. I come outside, as you guys can see, and I try to walk around just a brief walk, and then walk around the apartment. I try not to stay seated in the same position too long, because I do find once I get up, I am a little stiff, because I've just been sitting in that same position for an extended period of time. So I've been taking my pain meds, but not like the opioids. I think they gave me like oxycodone. I haven't taken that, I think, since I've been home, and if I have, it's probably been like once. I just been doing pretty much the Tylenol, and there was another pain medication that they gave me that I take twice a day, just to kind of ease the soreness, because it's not so much as pain, it's more so sore that I'm coming out of. What else? My drains, I've been taking care of the drains. They haven't been that bad. It can be a little tedious. I have 6 drains. I have 3 on each side. And just, dumping them, cleaning them, not cleaning them out or anything, but wiping around the top parts of it with the alcohol wipe to, once that stuff is dripping out of it, and then doing the measurements. So I'm a Google person, so I Googled day 10 of, post-op of a mastectomy, and it's saying that I should be moving to a milestone of having my drains removed, and I am so looking forward to that. It's not, again, like they're bad, but just having that additional stuff on you and having to move around in a certain way, it's just a little, tedious. So I just say, take it easy, listen to your body, talk to your doctors if you have any questions, read up on the notes that they give you, your discharge things, to make sure you're doing everything correctly, because I had to go back and read some of the stuff, because they were telling me things at the hospital, but you're sleep deprived, you're on medication, you don't remember half the stuff, because people were coming in, like I said, every hour during the day, and then pretty much every 2 hours at night. So you really don't remember half the stuff. So if you could make sure you go back over all your notes and all the instructions that they give you, ask questions. Some of the questions I would ask that I did not ask was, how long will I have on the wound vac, because I do have a wound vac. How long will I have my your drains. I think about like when I had to find out like how long will it be before I can start driving. What else? I can't think of anything else, but those were the 3 things that I had to text back and find out about. Oh, and then I had my wound vac, and this is what it looks like. So all of these lights were lit up, but now you can't really see it, but it's down to 1 light. And that's something else I would ask, like, what is the life expectancy of my wound vac? You know, not only how long will I have to wear it, but I think I looked it up, I Googled it, and it said once these light, this is just saying the life expectancy of the wound vac. So I did send my nurse and doctor message in my chart, because I wanted to know, once this light goes out, is that the end of the cycle, or will it start over? I don't know. So those are a few questions you can ask. But other than that, I would just say take it easy. They were saying you should get a lot of fiber, that helps you heal, a lot of protein, and definitely stay hydrated. So if you guys have any questions, again, I'm new to this, so the videos that I'm making are short and not edited and, you know, adding things to it. But hopefully my videos can touch and help somebody that is going through this. Yeah, so that's it, you know, my experience and my healing journey with my mastectomy and my DIEP flap. Another thing that I just thought about, ask about your surgery bras. Should you wear them all day? Should you sleep in them? Your compression garment that you're gonna have on. Again, when do I wear this every day? Do I wear it all day? Do I sleep in it? How long do I have to wear it? Again, those are 2 questions, 2 more questions that I thought about. So if I have any other things that come to me, I'll put them in the comments. But if you guys have any questions or comments, just say hey or hi or thanks or something to let me know that people will, or you guys are seeing these and you appreciate them or you don't appreciate them. But I really like the people that I found that came before me that were doing videos and podcasts and things like that, that shared a lot of their information. So I hope this is helpful for you, and I hope you guys have a great day. Talk to you later.